Good evening, Twitch. How you doing? It's Wednesday night, and I am abandoning my moderator duties. Haha. But honestly, though, everything's taken care of over there right now, and I don't have to be there. The guys don't need me there for the moment. And besides, I want to continue this journey of playing Hand of Fate 2. Having a lot of fun with it. Loving the Twitch integration. Been a lot of fun. Hopefully I can keep on going with it. And I don't know how many more challenges we have. I think there's 22 challenges total. But I think we're... Actually, I should take a look here. Let's actually take a look. Let's jump on in and let's find out how many we actually need. Hopefully we've had a good day today. I have in... It's been not as productive as I would want it to be. Just trying to actually update spreadsheets and such. A lot of new things, actually. You can now gift people Twitch subs. While that may not apply here, you can now give someone a sub, which I honestly hope Twitch does the smart thing. I know they gave half-off subs during the months of September and October. I hope they bring that back for the holiday season, because it would be a great mix as a way to gift people presents, and I think that'll also be a very good way to, at least for the short term, because of the Christmas season and such, let people have access to emotes and such. Would be very nice. I think there's very much a golden opportunity there. However, on the flip side, we have to actually also talk about the bad as well. Because you can now buy bits on mobile. However, the cost of buying bits on mobile is a lot more expensive. Oh, I was expecting the dealer to actually say something to interrupt me. But when you're buying bits, do not buy bits on mobile on the Twitch application, because whether you're on iPhone or Android does not matter. The reason for that is apparently there's a transaction cost, and Twitch unfortunately has decided instead of eating the cost, it now costs more to actually buy things on the mobile app. And this is not Twitch's fault. This is primarily simply the business model of the Android marketplace. So Google, or Alphabet, is the actual head company, and Apple. So that's their decision. Unfortunately, though, in terms of decisions, though, the one thing you can, I guess, partially blame Twitch on is they decide to have the people pay the money. So do not ever, as a consumer alert, buy bits on the mobile app. It will cost you a lot more. And we're talking, we're not talking like, we're talking like 50% more.
I cannot wait here forever. Make a choice.
I also love the fact that they got the dealer to do, like, I'm waiting. Oh, we got the wheel here. This is our next challenge here. This is actually one we... this one actually also is one we can actually... just a standard objective. 3 mysterious characters have been imprisoned beyond this mortal realm. Freeing them may provide great rewards. Tempting fate. Success in any gambits will aid your quest. Explorer, the road ahead may be long. Ensure you have enough food to avoid starvation. Gold. You will need gold to survive the trials ahead. Let's see here. You know what? We haven't actually picked the soldier yet.
Even the Empire turns against itself.
You know what? Actually, there is actually one car. Actually, you know what? I want to go with the blacksmith, and there's actually a very specific reason why. I'll actually show that in a moment. I actually want to complete her quest line, because there's actually a item we received from our last stream that actually says, I'll actually just take all of these cards here, but we do need something to actually get us food here. This is loose. No, it's trade food. Yes, you're losing food. Let's see here. Only 1 platinum card. Interesting. We need gold. I think maybe we might actually have too many of these. Let's actually get rid of some. Let's get rid of the healer. Well, I want to kind of bring things more down to earth here. So we need gold. We'll take arm wrestling. Arm wrestling is a very nice one to get gold with. We'll go with the water. Dark Alleys is always nice. Damsel Distress actually is really good. And really? That's... Ooh, only 10 cards. That's actually surprising. Yeah, that's actually decent. I'll be happy with that. Let's see, actually. How far are we with this? Oh, right, we need a shield that can reflect. We actually got a lot of new stuff. We'll take the Exquisite Blade so we could sell it. I can also take the Scorch Blade. We'll take the Golden Shield, the Ward of the Innocent. I want to take Adesius Charm as my one new one. Armor of Gluttony, always nice. Ooh, we have 2. What's this? We actually don't know what that does yet. We need something to actually help with. Anything that helps with gambits, they said. So, Gambler's Jewel is always nice. Alright, the Wheel Nudge. That's a really good one, too. I guess we're not really hurting. Exquisite Blade, Scorch Blade. What are the Innocent? And do we need 1 or 2 shields? You know, we'll get rid of that. We'll keep the... Actually, no. So many decisions. So many decisions you have to make in this game now. I like it at the same time, I also hate it. You know what? We'll get rid of the Armor of Gluttony. We'll be fine. We want to try something, maybe something new. I want to see what this Jousting Armor is all about. I want to be able to kind of, while I stream, one thing I really like during while I stream, I know it's kind of ridiculous, but I like showing things. You know, you want to show the game at its fullest potential. So we have our artifact that we want. The escape, stunted healing. We need a helmet, don't we? We need a helmet. Slows the swing. I'll go with that. We will go with... Shame I can't add that to it. Actually, maybe we could add... Actually, you know what? We'll add... Yeah, we'll add it. We'll add the Ward of the Innocent, and we'll add the Imperial Armor as well. Of weapons. So there was one thing I did do off stream. I did get the we got the Fine Sword, which is an upgraded common. It's, you know, from the Soldier Sword to the Commoner Sword. The damage increased by 3. And will also do more damage and causes a stun to Northerners as well. So the Fine Sword is an excellent weapon against Northerners. But the one item, though, we did get that I want to actually show off here is the helmet. And to get the token from this, we have to upgrade the item at the blacksmith. Now, I don't know if the blacksmith is simply referring to the strength campaign. I did try to unlock the token last night, but it didn't seem like it did anything. Let's actually take the Brigand's Blades. Let's see. Actually take something. I'll take food. I also want to try... I do want to try the Fate's Path, but this is telling me to just focus on getting food and staying alive. Speaking of which, actually, I should take a look and see what I have to do to repulse 25 thieves. Interesting challenge. Very interesting. Actually... Are there any other weapon tokens? No, there isn't. That's actually the only other weapon token I can actually get. So, let's start the wheel. We need to free 3 people. I'm guessing that's our companions who have been kidnapped.
Fate turns through all of our lives. We can choose when to spin the wheel, yet not where it lands. Anger, pain, wrath. These are the powers that propel us when faith, love, and truth have failed us.
You wake one night to a shimmering orb hovering over you, bathing your surroundings in a silver light. 3 figures appear in your glow. The tallest one, despite her hushed tone, her voice fills the room. Rise, hero. Rise and free us from our eternal prison. Mortals have many names for us. Genies, jinns, deities, but we are none of these. We are the Watchers of the Weave. The fates of all things are ours to know. Why would they want your help? Haro speaks, his voice booming from behind his long beard. To free us, you must travel beyond the mortal realm. We can guide you, but you alone must master the whims of fate. Iwa laments. We are not the only ones who see the strings tied to every mortal. Long ago, a mage saw himself a puppet master, and not a marionette. He would not stand before our interference, so he trapped us here beyond the mortal gates. We are not in your mortal realm, but somewhere beyond. We can bring you part of the way, but you alone must prove yourself a master of fate. Let some are supple and bend to fate's will, while others are left broken. The 3 siblings join hands and begin to chat. There is a moment of discomfort and a rushing sensation, and when your vision clears, you feel like you're floating. Far below, you see your body, safely asleep beside fire. Prove yourself and you will open the path to our prison. Gather fate shards to free Iwa, Haro, and Gariel. This intervention will have alerted our jailer, the Black Knight. Tarry not. The longer you take to get here, the stronger the night will be. Ooh. 3 stairs climbed. Wow, this is actually a really big challenge.
What is truth? Do not let these spirits sell you on their fancy. Truth is never so clearly cut.
Gariel appears to you in a vision of silver light. I do not have eyes, yet I perceive hand's fate. Do you see the world as it truly is, or is your vision clouded? Oh, what? We'll take her help right away. Hey, how's it going, Ninja Zombie? How are you doing tonight? I expected myself to be more or less streaming alone. Because was it because Proton John has been streaming tonight? Decision. Yeah. Your mind eye sees truth. This is good. Sorry, Ninja Zombie. I probably focused way too much.
Anger. You and I must both cultivate our anger, for Callus lies at the end of our quest, and we will need to be white-hot in our rage to defeat him.
Oro appears before you in a vision of silver. People claim that they fight for freedom, for coin, or to protect the wheat. It was number 4 is failure. People, the truth makes liars of all of them. They fight because inside their hearts burns an unquenchable rage. If you are to free us, you must not be just a skilled warrior. You must be prepared for whatever fate may set in your path.
Here we see yet another wheel.
Oh.
Each different, yet each bearing their own similarities.
Oh my god, that is so fast for a wheel. And that also took a long time to slow.
Oh dear. Move faster next time.
No righteous battle is without a limitation on time. A lover in peril or a comrade suspended from the hangman's noose. Fate will decide the sand in the hourglass. Oh, you're kidding. I couldn't even read the cards. Defeat all enemies within 60 seconds. 5 of steel, that shouldn't be so bad. Hopefully that shouldn't be so bad. I kind of wish I took a heavier weapon, but that's fine. Nope, we're not doing this. Or maybe we are. Nice, barely. To make sure I actually get some better gear. Although I'm curious, being able to actually move faster, though. Armor regain.
Some weapons, this one included, require a great hero to carry them.
Look, the Scorched Blade. Perform an attack that ignites the blade with fire for 8 seconds. Fire causes 165% damage to Northerners. Proposed causes damage to armor. Interesting. Proposed can between enemy combos. And good fortune.
It claws at the belly and thrusts one into truth.
You hear Iwa's voice in your head when a great swirling mist surrounds and confines you. Fate's hunger must be sated. Should the meal nourish the needy or fatten the opulent? It's not for us to know. Fate will decide. Oh my god, this is terrible. That's 6 food. No, we'll refuse. This is... Ugh.
This knight is merely a tool of the fates, but this is a tool that can still cut deeply.
Let's see. Iwa's voice rings in your ears. No one defies fate and goes unmarked. What punishment would you endure to reweave the tapestry in your own design? Duel the Black Knight for 30 seconds to earn 5 shards. Suffer 1 wound. Or suffer a curse to gain 7 shards. You know what? I'm honestly curious to see what this Black Knight is like. Haru speaks to you in his gruff tone. The Black Knight will relish the chance to plant fear into your heart. The Dread Knight lowers its visor and steels itself for combat. Survive for 30 seconds. I'm honestly curious what the Black Knight does. Oh my god, it's dual-wielding two-handers. The Black Knight, a warrior from beyond the 13th gate. You must bash away his armor before you can take him down. Whoa! Okay, combo attacks. Understood. That was one tanky knight. Yes, yes it is. The Black Knight disappears with a booming laugh. Wheel of Hunger again. I had to get 50 shards. You're kidding me. You will gain 2 fate shards. I really hope. No, there's no way. There's no way. Oh, that was a bad misclick. Ooh, we can see what the Imperial Armor does. Max life. Adds 20 max life while you have a one-handed weapon equipped. Chance card gambit, shuffle 1 less down to a minimum of 1 shuffle. Interesting. Reduce movement speed by 10%. That's one expensive set of armor, though. How much does a Scorch Blade give? 17. Still need more, though. Now, though, I'm gonna buy that.
What truth lies in dreams, eh?
Once more, your sleep is interrupted by silver smoke and a vision of Iowa, Mistress of Fate. You sigh and pack up your bedroll as she begins to speak. I am Iowa, Mistress of Fate. I observe fate's whims and help my brother and sister guide people toward their destiny. Fate is not solely chaos and chance. My brother Haro weaves the tapestry of life with your memories and dreams. The dealer selects 4 encounter cards from the deck. Oh! Iowa extends her hands to you in an elegant motion. Tiny ethereal figures dance and cavort in her palms. Gradually, you're watching the events from your past. This is the weave of your life's tapestry we shall re-examine. Sorry, just something stuck in my throat. 6 of greed. Ooh, we can actually take them out. Or we can go for the Imperial Armor. Ooh, that is a tough choice. What do you think we should do? Do you think we should go for the Imperial Armor? Or should we go and see what's in the locked chest? I actually do like this card because despite fighting, you gained something. All right, let's get the armor. 5 of Frost. So how are you doing tonight? How has your night been going? Man, Ida's huge.
You make enemies so easy.
Oh, that hurts. Oh, got him. No, Ida.
You have proven yourself worthy.
Oh, let's equip the Scorched Blade. And we can
You
equip
may
the...
take their garb, but hopefully not their ideas.
Let's see if we can get anything from their bodies.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
They definitely need to,
A win here sets the tone for your challenge.
they really need to, update his, like, add more lines for the dice game.
Like a flame, you are never satiated until you have consumed all.
Is it greed that leads mortals to degrade each other in the pursuit of coin? Gariel whispers in your ear. Thin strands of silver smoke ensnare you like jailer's chains. Or perhaps we are all equally damaged, and we label those with better understanding greedy to appease our envy. We're always going to be losing gold. I'm guessing that probably just gives one.
Perhaps you should have taken your time.
Yes, yes, says Gario with delight. Power comes in many forms across the realms. While inflexible, gold is quite useful in the mortal realm. That would be an understatement. I didn't think about that. Let's go. Oh, and lose 10 health.
More challenges, more questions, more truths.
A golden staircase stretches up into the summit. The Black Knight waits patiently at the summit. Iowa calls to you. Each stair you climb gives him time to bolster his defenses or thwart your progress. You must gather the shards of fate as quickly as possible. Each level you progress through will increase the difficulty of the final encounter. Each level you progress. Interesting. We'll stay here for a second. We'll actually go through the last challenge. And... ooh. I kind of like it. I know it doesn't involve a lot of interactivity, but it's still kind of nice. Because it makes it, they're spinning it way too quickly, but I know that's on purpose. Hey, I look pretty nice. Scorched Blade. The Inquisition tortured Equia for black magic before burning him at the stake. His sword survived, and some say he still dwells within. I think this... So one thing I noticed, actually, I was kind of looking... I redid the strength challenge offline. We did get a gold... We did get the sun token from that last night after the stream. And I noticed, after kind of looking up the... looking up on the Steam forums and such, Exquisite Blade. Let's take the Exquisite Blade. We can actually sell that for a good amount of coin. A lot, like, the strength challenge is clearly the wall for a lot of people. Like, that's the first wall. Because not being able to heal by food is so difficult. Let's climb the stairs. You climb the first step. Far above you, figures step from the void and fall in line behind the Black Knight. Oh. Didn't expect that. Frost Trappers. I'm guessing I have to fight the Black Knight, don't I? Fate has chosen an ally for the Black Knight, Iowa says solemnly. Though I am now blind to weave of fate, I'm sure our faith in you is well placed. This card will join the Black Knight in the final encounter. Interesting. Okay, so... need to actually... can we buy here? Oops, that's sell. Gambler's Jewel, that'd be nice, but food. Buy that food. Be a really nice one, but this isn't not hurting yet. Already! No, we will stay here for now.
Will you aid the Empire? Leave them lost, I say.
Let's see. You happen upon an Empire scouting party as you cross a grassy hillock. The soldiers seem keen to trade information about the surrounding countryside, but you soon realize they have little useful knowledge to share. No unrevealed dealer marked cards found on the map. Okay, so basically you give them information.
Across 100 years, almost every true artifact of power has been lost.
What used to be a lavish monastery has taken a major hit from a recent raid. A monk laments. It's a shame about the missing gold, but it's an even greater tragedy that they've stolen our holy relic. You volunteer to search for the raiders. Look, they left a trail, says Ariande, pointing at an artifact behind a bush. Okay, I'll equip that. You follow the trail of abandoned trinkets to find northern raiders sleeping on top of a pile of treasures in a conspicuous forest clearing. Do I alert the authorities, take a violent approach, or take the stealthy approach? This is an interesting choice. So maybe the Holy Relic is always tied to a Platinum card. That would actually be interesting. Alright, take the stealthy approach it is. No. I want to keep her. That's a lot of enemies, actually. For 4. And failure. As you try to pry the Holy Relic from the arms of a slumbering raider, you clumsily step on another's hand. He wakes screaming and alerts the rest of the Northerners. Probably should kill the shaman first. At least we have a weapon that can actually hopefully kill them efficiently. So, damn it. Where is she? Ah, come on. Really gotta take combat a lot slower. Man, that was terrible. That really hurt. You haul the stolen items back to the monastery. The monks grab the carved sapphire hat from you as soon as you return. The Holy Relic. This is worth far more than gold to us, so please take take the rest as your reward. Please give me some healing items. Nope, of course not. Well, I get some 50 health. That's actually okay.
Can you reach the end of this challenge before you starve to death? Time will tell.
Maybe. I need to get more fate. Nope, we're being ambushed. We're being ambushed. I should probably try and unlock the dual weapons in my supplies. window for the thieves is so small. I mean, it makes sense, because, you know, they're thieves, but still. Like, to actually react for the thieves is really ridiculous. Nope, that's a silencer. Nope. I was stuck in mid-swing animation. I couldn't dodge that. That's unfortunate. Start over.
Every failure in combat can be balanced by success on the table.
That's very unfortunate. Did you see what that did, though? I like... I'm actually okay with all this. Am I okay with this, though? Get rid of scouting party since we don't really need to know the map. I wouldn't mind keeping the alchemist, I guess. Since that's always going to be a resource gain. Trying for the elixir of life would be pretty nice. I'm curious what this does. Reveal all encounters. Oh, okay, so it's basically if I reach the stairs, it reveals everything. Interesting. I'll keep trying to unlock the blades. But that was unfortunate. That was really unfortunate. I honestly think I just had the biggest problem against the greed cards, because they're just too fast.
Why have the fates themselves turned their attention to you in such a way? Because you are destined for great things. Regicide.
Yeah. Just get the old maiden. That's a nice start.
Can you claim this token?
Walking through a shady forest, you encounter a frail old maiden. She stops to greet you. For centuries, I've helped mortals who find themselves lost in my forest. Is there anything that may help you with your journey? Ask for a longer life, ask for supplies, or ask for gold? Well, all three would help. Although I don't know why she has a token now. Well, for now, I guess I'll ask for gold. No amount of gold will satisfy a mortal, but if that is what you wish, her ancient voice falters on words as if long unused. Okay. Clearly it's not gold. Oh, there's a general store. Gambler's Jewel. The Imperial Armor. Sell equipment. I only have the Brigand's Blades. Buy food. Probably related to the Fountain of Youth that came with the card. You're actually right. You're probably right about that, actually. Let's actually get that. That would be a very important card. We'll buy 3 food. Go. Fate's Choice. I had no problem fighting against the Black Knight. A lot better than taking damage. Or just accepting damage. Although I could imagine, like, the Black Knight basically having an entire... That's... okay, that's interesting. He's slow, but a lot easier. Dario. Alright, so more cards. More cards. So yeah, like you can move through this game very efficiently if you so desire. Although going through the strength challenge again actually took a little bit of time. I think it still took me like 40 minutes. Nope. Oh, time for a fight.
I'm not a vain man. You must appreciate that this game, has been my focus for more years than I can count. I have a certain pride regarding its twists and turns.
Give me those 2 minutes. Give me those 2 minutes. I want to be able to beat it in 2 minutes. A lot less stressful than 60 seconds, I'll tell you that much. I was in mid-kick animation. See, I think the one thing I've learned I'm learning about the combat in this is you really need to just focus on when to riposte than anything else. Oh, okay, that was just a rock and a hard place there. Like, aside from having to be really on point with the ripostes, the only other thing is, like, the combat in this game can be seen as mundane, because only one other enemy will always interfere with you. Nice. Yell of Hunger! Nice! I like that. I like seeing that.
Yeah,
I'll get
want to work on this. Clearly you lack what it takes.
Ah! More food lost. A wispy chain snap and disappear. You have not a penny to your name, Gario says. Forlornly, a pauper cannot be our savior. Make haste and enrich yourself. What the heck? Wow, that sucks. They want you to have money. That's not good. Hunger again. Are you kidding? I'm gonna give it a 3. This is gonna be one. This is definitely one of those things where this is definitely one of those times. Well, there's gonna be a lot of RNG on this.
Let's see what you do with that, given your position. Old spirits dwell in these waters, and old power they offer. Still, I would not trust their terms if I were you.
The Lady of the Lake calls to you, calls you to her shores. We won't equip it, but we'll take it. Waves of Lake Nivian crash upon the rocks that surround it. Alright, so she just gives you a weapon. Ah, come on. I am not giving up that for 2 shards. You're kidding me, game. I need the alchemist. I need... So he wants the elixir of life.
Here we see yet another wheel, each different, yet each bearing their own similarities.
Let's see if I can actually get some money from this. I know, there's too many wheels. Boom! That's actually really good. There we go. There's some money. There's the money we need. I'm sorry, Alchemist, but we needed the money. We also need this, too, unfortunately. This is gonna be a very painful fight. All these undead. Nope. Oh, come on. Go. You. What? Oh! I think part of me does try to think, like, the reason the Arkham City combat works so well is because it's not button busy. Like, it's now, like, we're at the point of the game where it's now trying to make me do too much in the combat. Like, I like it, but the moment you try and get to do something fancy, like add an execute, it starts to hurt you with how on point you have to be. 10 max life, food, aim blessing. All the bones. Ooh. Nope. That's a shame. Oh well, we got some gold. Steps. We're definitely not getting the shards of fate.
I do not tarry with these sorts of devices. They are a sign the world has lost its way.
Ariadne leads you through the streets of a city to a dilapidated house tucked into a darkened alleyway. This is where we'll find the first thing we'll need to fix Anders' forge, a mechanical oddity. The inside of the house is distinctly tidier, and you are surprised by the presence of a small general store within. A young woman minds the counter. That's Marion the Mage, Ariadne whispers loudly. Marion hears, of course. Can I help you? How could you please refrain from calling me a mage out loud? Don't worry, Marion, Ariadne booms. Only old Betty's shopping here. We're here for that. She points at the large copper bauble studded with silver nubs resting upon the counter. This is a genuine article of bygone dustman. It's priceless. I can't part with it. The mage hugs it to herself. Ask Ariadne what... Let's ask her. Persuade her, knock her out, and take it. Ask Ariadne what to do. Ask Marion why she isn't in hiding. Interesting. We are definitely not getting the shards of fate. That is for certain. Ask Marion why she isn't in hiding. The Empire don't bother us out here in the slums, and I have a few magical potions that people appreciate, so they don't really care that I'm a mage. I've lived in the city since I was a child. It's my home. Marion the mage frowns. I deserve to live here as much as anyone else. You can ask Ariadne what to do. Ariadne. That's such a hard name to say. It really is. Persuade her, knock her out, or take it. I just want to ask about more information, to be honest. It was tempting, but... I want to ask her what to do first. She's such a small thing, Ariadne guffaws. It'd be easy as squishing a gnat. I can still hear you, Marion sighs behind the counter. Alright, well, you said persuade her, so we'll try and persuade her. Yes, help us on that one. What's it gonna be? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Rough choice. At least there's 2 success cards. Nice pick. Marion relaxes her grip on the mechanical oddity. I will sell it to you for 50 gold. Refuse to pay that much. Oh, this is extreme haggling. I have 40 gold. I was 10 gold short, and I should have just sold the exquisite blade. I just realized that. Success. Very well, you have twisted my arm. I will take 30 gold for it, but that's my final offer. Yeah, sure, we'll take it for that. Marion, with great reluctance, hands over the mechanical oddity. What do you plan to do with it? Tell her you're fixing a forge, or tell her you're going to throw it into the sea? Honestly, I just want to tell her the truth and tell her I'm fixing a forge. But that's my personal opinion. Because it is her precious. I'd hate to tell her. It's like, no, we're gonna do crap with it. Oh? I haven't seen a forge like that since Brundor, the blacksmith, passed away. Ariadne grimaces, grabs the mechanical oddity, and leaves without saying a word. Marion looks worried. Was it something I said?
Nicely done.
There we go. Now, the next thing that we need for the forge is... Ariadne scratches her head as she tries to remember. A pumpkin! But not just any pumpkin. Need a pumpkin? Trade. Buy food. Buy equipment. Adesia's charm. Sell the exquisite blade. Go out of our way and buy some more food. Do I have an artifact? I should check, actually. I do not have an artifact. I actually should have bought the other one. Okay, that's the same thing. Alright, who's this next ally? Let's find out. There's someone new on the table. More greed. Needed more soldiers.
Oh dear. Move faster next time.
Let's actually see what the next piece of armor. Nope, still. Let's buy that. You know, it's weird. Even though you can count over cards and such, or you can go over cards again, you can basically food is still extremely important. We have the dealer, we have the shadows, and we have the weapon. Well, that explains why they only allow you to have one. What? Oh, that was a rip. Give the food. No, I don't want their help on this. This definitely feels like it's the this is the RNG of the sun tokens. Success. Let's see. Suffer 3 wound to gain 7 fate shards. I'd rather just duel. Dueling the Black Knight honestly doesn't seem so bad. I do notice though you do get pulled in though. So you can't just like, they wouldn't let you run away from him. I see here, actually, I'm curious. Okay, so he does do a double attack. I feel like I could beat the Black Knight. Although, unfortunately, he's gonna have so much help. Although, I'm okay with it, for the most part, being melee units. Okay. And 2 shards. More gold! And just in time, because we're about to spin that wheel. Given to greed and fate rewards you. You have at least 3 gold. Gain. Oh! So I actually don't lose... Okay, so for that wheel, I actually don't lose gold. But if I have enough, I'll get the fate shards. Okay.
I hate them, even when they're helpful. You could have easily kept the priests out of this, you know.
For a small share of provisions, I will bless you in the name of the old gods. Do I give the priest half of my food, or do I decline? I mean, we have so little food, it wouldn't hurt us, actually. But we can decide not to. Always an option. No, we don't need your help. I'm surprised he doesn't have a token. Well, it's all success, so... the only one is the huge success. Ninja Zombie, you know how to pick your cards. He speaks in the language of the old religion for several minutes and then gently touches your forehead. It is done. You lose 3 food, you gain 2 fame. The long shot precision. Score the exact target value in a dice gambit to draw 2 equipment cards, then discard this card. Simone Remedy. If you have 0 gold and 0 food at the beginning of a new map, draw 4 game cards, then discard this card. Interesting. The Wheel of Rage. Who do we fight now? Oh my god, that's so quick. I'm okay with that. Oh, right. The hourglass.
I'm not a vain man. You must appreciate that the game, this game, has been my focus for more years than I can count. I have a certain pride regarding its twists and turns.
I also really like the D-Liz voice acting. It's still good, even with him repeating his lines. All right, let's try and beat more of the enemies of the Empire. I'm actually surprised he's not doing anything. I guess the reality is you should only use the bash when you absolutely need to. You should be more paying attention to riposting and blocking and dodging. Gain. We're taking the artifact. So the artifact here, I'm relying on getting in a fight. It creates an aura that lasts 60 seconds. While active, gain 1 food for every enemy defeated. It excludes the undead, however. And 7 food, alright. Oh, never mind. Apparently I made a terrible decision. A terrible decision. What could I buy here? The Golden Shield. Ornamental. While ineffective in combat, this item is very valuable. Defend... Shield. It's worth 150 gold. Oh my god. Well, at least I know where I can get my money now. Well, equipment. Do I have anything of value? No, I don't, actually. Alright, let's keep moving forward.
I cannot say that I see the point in taking a request to retrieve false idols from a false cleric, but you will make your own choices. Potions and poultices have somehow flown under the Empire's radar. It's merely magic frozen in form.
So, what do we want to do here? Do we want to alert the authorities? Do we take the violent approach? I'm guessing that's a head-on approach. Or do we take the stealthy approach this time? Kind of blew the stealthy approach. I think that was a dice game. I think it was no, I think it was a card game, actually. Try it again. Stealthy it is. It was a card game. No, I want her help, actually. If I had to fight. You know, the last stream had way too many fights. This is the challenge. It has way too many, Way too many battles. Or way too many gambits. Success. You stealthily tie up the raiders without disrupting their slumber and haul the stolen items back to the monastery. The monks grab the carved sapphire hat. Okay. Money. And more money. Damsel in distress. I'm sorry, we are just gonna help her. Ooh. Nice! Ooh, a long shot. And we have the golden shield. And the Felvin's favor. And also, apparently, my GeForce drivers are ready to be installed. Food. More food. Hold on a second. Do Now, this is a tough call. Well, the blessings aren't as powerful as they used to be. The blessings are definitely nowhere near as powerful as they used to be. And it's kind of a shame. I kind of wish the blessings were a lot more powerful. Like, so far I've only come across, like, precondition blessings. Like, what we just actually, the long shot, and what we currently have, the Simone's Blessing. Because the blessings in Hand of Fate 1 were very, were actually really, really helpful. Not take the stairs yet. One more. You give me more food. And the Wheel of Greed. Pick a card to remove. Get rid of... Get rid of the 10.
Perhaps you should have taken your time.
Yeah, so the money wheels don't take your gold for some reason. I don't know why. I wonder if that's, like, specific to the game. Stairs. What? Oh, these are curses. Nemesis, Undisciplined, Gremlins, or Lone Wolf. So he curses us, basically. Interesting. Alright, what curse are we gonna get? What curse are we going to do, should we take here? Curse number 1, curse number 2, curse number 3, curse number 4. That's kind of brutal. That's very brutal. That's very mean. I'll let you pick your poison this time. Alright, let's go with card number 2. Lone Wolf. The accursed mage granted his knight many methods to inhibit your efforts, Iowa says. This curse will be drawn before the final encounter. Is there still more? There's still more. Suffer 4 wound. You know what? We'll take that. We'll suffer 4 wound. Gold. 5 food. 1 food. 5 gold. That was worth it. Now we just need to defeat the Black Knight. And the game already shows us where he is. Scorched Blade. I'm gonna keep the money though, because I don't want to risk losing the shards as much as I would love to buy that sword right now. But we don't need the food either. Have anything we could sell? Actually, No, we will. Despite... as strange as it is, we're going to be selling this. And we're going to be buying the Scorched Blade. I wonder, actually. No, okay. Because we'll be fighting alone on that. Hey, the general store. Buy equipment. What do you offer? The jousting armor. You can see what this does now. Optionally retry any precision gambit with increased difficulty. Ouch. More fame. Gain +1 fame each time you gain fame. Heavy armor. Reduces movement speed by 20. Complete strength with this item to unlock the token. Ooh. That's interesting. So there definitely is intentional replay value then. Imperial armor. Adds 20 max life while you have a one-handed weapon equipped. We will definitely be buying that. Actually gain us a lot more health. By healing. No, we'll keep it. I don't want to lose any more shards or anything. Can we sell equipment? Sell the charm. Blades, too. Sell those. Yeah, that's fine. Although there is one thing I want to do right now. I want to use the healing spirits. And that twice. There we go. Because now all we need to do is... Wait, free the knight's prisoners. I'll go down. Wheel of Greed. Use a card to remove. We will remove you. Something tells me this is actually broken. Because... Power may come in many forms across the realms. While inflexible, gold is quite useful in the mortal realm. You have at least 10 gold you gain. Maybe... Actually, it's probably just intentional. Dark alleyways. Fight a Shade, Anarchist of Greed, and 5 of Blight. Dragon locked chest behind them, its contents unknown. And we can also get the Exquisite Blade. Well, we have to do a fight, unfortunately. Do we fight the Shade and the Greed, the Anarchists of Greed, and the Blight? Or do we go for the Blade? It's basically unknown equipment versus... Alright, we go for the boss. So I gotta just focus on the Shade, because she'll do a life drain.
You make enemies so easy.
Oh, come on. Just need to focus on the Shade. Why? Rid of you. The Shade. You. Now follow these damn anarchists. I hate that sometimes you can roll and it won't actually do anything. Like, you won't actually roll out of the AoE. That was just me being too slow. Alright, let's see what's in that chest. Ocean, nice. A secret compartment. Nice. Find some equipment hidden in the secret compartment.
Terribly impractical when not on horseback, but you will make your own choices.
Tempting, but no. We'll camp. I actually use that last healing spirit. And we'll buy some food. And we will sell... How much is that? 4. That's actually really good. Trading. Yep. So I'm curious if free the prisoners means... I guess... You know what, actually, let's just go for the Black Knight. Let's see what happens.
Now you reap all that you have sown. Now death comes for you in a score of forms.
The golden stairs give way to solid stone, and you find yourself face to face with the Black Knight. You are on a mountaintop, cloaked in a silver fog. Iwa, Haro, and Gariel materialize beside you and smile. You have pierced the veil, and so the Black Knight comes to defend his realm. Defeat him and free us, champion. Fate has provided the Black Knight with more protection. As the 5 agreed. And... Companion will not aid you in combat. Haro speaks. Fate has chosen pieces for both sides of the board. We shall see if you can overcome the obstacles placed before you. For all our sakes, I hope you are victorious. Going to kill all those thieves by myself and the Black Knight. This is going to be a problem. This is gonna be a problem. Black Knight, the protector of prisoners being held beyond this mortal realm. A mighty form in mighty armor that must be bashed off before he can be killed. Well... No! Ah, I hate the silencers. I really hate the silencers. Fighting your thieves. Damn it! I hate that going, like, the execute is too slow in this game. Like, execute is way too slow in this game. You and me now, buddy. No, come on, the weapon... Really wish the weapon's ability would also be a lot faster, too. Got him. Ooh, that was a difficult challenge, and that took a long time, too. Did we do it, though? The silver clouds disperse around you as the Black Knight's body falls lifelessly to the floor. Gariel greets you warmly. You have freed us from a prison we thought eternal. Our gratitude shall be endless, warrior of fate. I can see why he's watching you, Iwa says with a smile. While he is watching you, Horus says grimly, we shall be plotting our revenge. The three siblings disappear in a cloud of gray and gold. Overcome with exhaustion, you look for a comfortable place to make camp. You're surprised to see your bedroll already laid out beside a campfire burning low. You gaze up at the night sky briefly before falling into a deep and untroubled sleep. There we go.
Fate itself begins to turn in your favor. We knew that because you are here.
For freeing the Watchers of the Weave. Nazgar's Reckoning. The Winds Return. The Band of Faith. And Kubarak's Gaze. For defeating the Black Knight, your supplies have been added to. The Buckler. For freeing the Watchers of the Weave. Grimalkin. Ooh, that's a nice looking card. Fate's Dealings. The Cunning Man. And Purgatory. Here's the Sun token. Praise the sun for proving yourself a worthy opponent to fate. Forgotten Dreams. Ooh, that's like a sunflower with ripples of water going through it. For obtaining a mechanical oddity to fix Anders' forge. The Steegal Pumpkin. A friendly cat, I hope. Yeah, I do too. Oof.
We reach toward the end of our tale, and here true magic begins. The gates have been opened, and now we must merely pass through them.
The star, the tower, and the devil. That's a lot. Well, here's a question now. Since these challenges are actually taking a long time, should we end it here, or should we try and do one more? I don't mind to keep going, actually. Because I don't mind, actually. Oops, excuse me. A pace of doing 2 challenges a night is actually pretty good. Because I'm not afraid to go over by a little bit. And I would assume this will probably take us an hour. Because I did die halfway through the other, through the wheel challenge. Although I will say, the challenges are definitely getting a lot more difficult. I'll definitely have to go back on my own time and go through strength, though. I do want to see what unlocking the tokens do. How hard? I don't know, actually. Let's check. Let's actually see. Help defend the Imperial Fort against waves of Northerner attacks. Prepare for combat against Northerners. Precision. You will need to demonstrate great precision in order to win the day. Be prepared for chance card gambits. Okay. I don't know, actually. I definitely want to take that. Take that. Be prepared for Northerners, he says. Mine actually gets the wheel here. Got the old maiden as well. So we're fighting waves and waves of enemies then. Like, so many good cards now. Jeez, I don't know what to do. Yeah, so Helpful Priest will always give you a blessing for food. Interesting. That's actually the one card that finally gives, like, guarantees us a blessing. Scouting Party. Okay, so Scouting Party reveals the map then. Okay. Let's take Street Fighter. Street Fighter was actually a really good one. Things that'll give us resources. Going the Wilds gives us resources, that's for certain. Damsel Distress, that's always a reliable one. That's only gonna give us 10 gold this time, though. Oh yeah, we still haven't gotten his ring yet, have we? Fate Stealings, Cunning Man's Forgotten Dreams. Let's add Forgotten Dreams, since that was the sun token. I'm honestly curious about that one. Let's see. Food. Okay. There's the mission. I need stuff that gets me gear. Actually, no, a lot of these give me gear. What am I saying? Supplies. Okay, so no, all of them give me supplies, not gear. Let's add the Lady of the Lake again. And now we need some weapons. So we're fighting Northerners, it says. So what's something that's good against Northerners? That's Empire. You. Oh, not. Torch Blade. Northerners. The Winds Return. I'm guessing that'll probably only be good against thieves. Oh, so the Winter's Bane knocks them down. Okay. Let's have the Nazgar's Reckoning. Curious about that one. And also, same thing with the Ward of the Incent. Actually, no. Let's go with Nazgar's Reckoning. Was there an anti... That's Corrupted. Blind. Deathgar's Quake. Rater's Urge? I like the Armor of Gluttony, I'm sorry. That one's just really good. Take 2 grabs Grave. Take the Band of Faith. So I need cards, huh? Easy Escape. It's actually not so bad. Stunted, that's also actually a really good one. Faith. Stun Blast? Oh. No, I'm not gonna worry about being stunned. Berserker. Gain 3 gold when you draw a gold card. Bad. I need money though. Yeah, the golden shield. And...
You do like that one, don't you?
I do, because I can sell it for money, and money is important. Money is important. It's very important to have money. No Scorched Blade. We only have that one? Cardinal Blade. What's Cardinal Blade do? Corrupted. Okay. What's Winter's Bane? Let's see. 2 shields, 2 that, 1 armor. Rings. Do I have an artifact? I think I have an artifact. I don't have an artifact. Let's try Wrethgar's Quake. Ooh, the Buckler. Not have a token. That does do something for me. Let's add the Buckler. Get the Fine Sword, so we have something against the Northerners. Just fighting hordes and hordes of enemies. I like how it actually does give you, like, you can have a whole suit of weapons. I haven't used Fate's Path, because apparently that just gives map reveal. Once you read the end. Like, what you used to have Fate's Path by default. So you used to be able to actually go back anytime. Well, let's try it. Maybe we can actually get the pumpkin.
People in our lives have much to teach us. In your case, each one is a lesson to be learned. With their aid, you can discover the truth that lies at the center of this web. Allies and enemies, friends and foes, the Empire has been all of those things to you. Yet ultimately, the Emperor lays dead by your hand.
I wish I chose the Fates card. Really wish I chose the Fates card. The heroic Imperial General Roldan the Fierce has disappeared in the northern mountains during a diplomatic mission. A company has been sent to search for Roldan and his group and his entourage. You have been enlisted as a scout for the group, given your experience with dealings with the Northerners. You head off to catch up to the reinforcements who have established a small camp just outside of the enemy Empire territory. Okay. Wait, what? What's this do? Imperial Fort. You are brought to the commander of the fort, Caelus Pompeius Trinico. His large bulk is ill at ease with the thin mountain air, and he pauses only briefly to address you. Mercenary, we need supplies of wood and stone. Go out and find us what you can. I'm not taking another step in these dreadful mountains until we've established a proper defense. The commander roars to his lieutenant as he hurries back to his tent. Roldan's recklessness led to his downfall. I'll not repeat his mistake. A squad of soldiers make ready to accompany you into the wilderness. The men are led by Captain Alpas, who seems far too young for his gloomy countenance. I hope you know your way around these mountains, he mutters. You leave the fort together. Oh. You set off into the mountains once more. You have 20 soldiers with you. Well, that was a thing.
The study of wood is the study of steel, for without the ability to cut, our tools are nothing.
Oh my
Patience.
god.
Do not move too quickly, for haste breeds only failure. That will set you in good stead from here.
You pass a messenger on the road who gives warning of a northerner raiding parties in the area. They may already know that we are here, Captain Alphys warns. We should try and avoid facing them directly while we establish our defenses. Turn wood to the fort. Commander Tremiko makes a cursory inspection of the wagon of wood on your return. Good work, men. He commends the troops who accompanied you before quickly retreating to his tent. His lieutenant remarks, keep searching the hills. We will need stone as well. You may visit the mess tent for supplies for as long as you remain useful to us. Someone get this mercenary some decent equipment, he roars, heading back to his tent. Freezing defense. Defend all attacks from northerners. From a northerner's combo cause freeze to the attacker. Present enemies take 250% damage when hit. After completing a brimstone encounter, draw a gain card. Huh.
One to bear with caution.
There are 1,000 soldiers on duty here. Inspect the defenses, I guess. Find Captain Elpis overlooking the digging of a ditch around the outskirts of a camp. Commander Tremiko has ordered us to fortify this base camp before he sends us into the mountains to find Roldan. At least we might last a little longer here than exposed on the mountain trails, he considers darkly, gazing up to the mountains. Let me show you what we have planned, he says, turning back to the task at hand. You discuss the state of the fort defenses with Captain Alpas. What would you suggest we construct? Fort defense out of 900. A gatehouse requires a palisade, a barbican, a central tower. Huh. This is a very interesting task. This is a very interesting task. So, wait a minute. We have 900. So, 300, 460, 560, 560, 680... 940, you have to build everything. So you have to build everything. There's no other option. You have to build every single defense.
I turn my errors around in my mind, time on time. I know where I failed, and where you must not.
This is quite the challenge. Alright, construction begins on a series of wooden spikes along the edge of the perimeter ditch. Visit the mess tent. You enter a tent filled with unpleasant aroma of hardy soldiers and unidentifiable food. While securing supplies for your next trek into the wilderness, you overhear soldiers talking. I heard the northerners can move through these hills like ghosts in the wind. They come out of nowhere and kill and then vanish again. You gain 3 food. Lead Captain Elpis on another gathering mission. You set off into the mountains once more. Oh, I guess that's the northerners. Oh, not the general store. Too soon. What's the the buckler do? That's right. Ah, the buckler does shield reflect. So small shields have reflect. Interesting. And it adds 1 to weapon charge, so as I can use my weapon attack a lot faster. Ooh, we can see what the Band of Faith does. Undead inflict 20% less damage. That makes sense. Wrethgar's Quake. Throw a bomb that causes knockdown to a single target and damage an area when activated. Less effective against corrupted. Interesting. And there's our 2 golden weapons. Buy food. Can't do anything else. Mountains. The mountains are too perilous for you to pass. Oh. Well then... Okay. Aha.
Our dreams vanish like mist, when exposed to the light of day and reason.
Townsfolk gather around a well. A weeping woman says, "You are seeking solace for loved ones lost, but be warned, if you peer too long, your soul will be trapped in the well for all eternity." You gaze into the deep waters of the Well of Forgotten Dreams, but nothing happens.
We pass through the rivers and hope to be washed clean, yet here we are.
Struggle to the other side of the river.
The game is a bridge between this world and the next, reaching forward into the nothing beyond.
While scouting the mountain ranges, you come across a deep ravine. Captain Elvis surveys the cliffside. "We could build a bridge here," he decides. "It would give us an edge over those barbarians if they think this is impossible." You stand at the... that... Uh-huh. Oh, you can revisit it. That's news. Oh, so you can revisit these. So you can revisit all the cards. This is definitely new. Need these to catch up. That was the most secure option. Ah, darn it, too early. Probably only get like 30 wood, don't I? Yep, you lose one food, you get 30 wood.
This is a force too large for you to handle on your own. Let them pass.
Trouble approaches. Ariadne comes out, trotting back to you and the troops. "We're seriously outnumbered. Luckily, though, we have some options for avoiding the brutes. You have stumbled into a path of a northerner raiding party. Attempt to hide in the thick foliage. Attempt to avoid them by swimming up across a nearby river." I'm confused about this. So where do I get stone, then? I'm sorry, Ninja Zombie. This is... You and Imperial soldiers fan out amongst the thick brushes and trees. After a tense few minutes, you realize you managed to avoid detection. That's the woman in distress. Well, we're not getting this one, that's for certain. That could have been useful. Oh well. Now we fight for our stuff. See what the buckler looks like. Defense for the duelist. A buckler needs a skilled hand in order to keep you safe. What? I'm curious how big the raiding party is. I am too. Like this is a very confusing challenge right now. When the thugs defeated, you search their bodies for valuables. we go. Gain some food. That's nice. That's very useful. So, well, I guess let's just keep them going.
Getting oneself lost is often the beginning of wisdom. We cannot stay within the bounds of safety and hope to learn there.
After hours of wandering the forest, you finally admit to yourself that you are, in fact, lost. As you rest on a comfortable log, an enormous black cat saunters by and plops herself in front of you. She licks her paw for a moment and then stops and stares at you with golden eyes. Do we pet her? Do we feed her? Or do we ignore her? I see what we need to do. We need to just build a strong defense. That's our goal. Let's feed her. And now we don't need your help on this one. What do we do with this kitty? I didn't know I needed a cat alert. Success! A wondrous wanderer lost in my neck of the woods, she purrs. I will show you the way. You chase her up a hill, and from this vantage point you see the path ahead. Ah, she reveals things. A quarry, an old maiden, and exploring the wilds. Interesting. Well, regardless of what happens, at least we get something. Struggle to the other side of the mountain. News from the fort. You received news of a northerner raid on the Imperial fort. 40 soldiers were lost. Total defense, soldiers defending, northerners attacking 43. So, I guess the overall goal is just to make your fort defense? Hey, how's it going, Robbie? Why is it number C, 1, 2, 3? The other gambits. Think of it as just simply a pound, or I guess in terms of Twitter, it's a hashtag. This is so inconsistent. So, for the gambits that you can vote on, like the cards and stuff, they use the number system. And for the Twitch gifting, they use letters. That's the consistency. Also, how are you doing tonight? You've caught me with a very interesting time. The Great Lake Nivian is perpetually shrouded in fog and mystery. Would you like to equip the exquisite blade? No, I would not. I would love to sell it. So basically, you don't want to come across... Oh, maybe I can actually build a raiding party. I don't know why my notifications aren't working. Oh, you're hosting. Oh, thank you very much for the host. I don't know why my alerts aren't working. But thank you very much for the host. Yeah, so basically, there's a game I really want to play, but I'm saving it for a blind stream on Saturday. Ooh, well, what is that game? Nine. Oof. Don't give me one again. Just enough.
This town has been the home of much. It has changed over the years.
Pillars of Eternity 2 public beta. Ooh, nice. You arrive at the town of Stegall. Ariadne seems enthusiastic about returning to her hometown. There's not much here. Ariadne looks around for the town center. It's nothing like the city. We do have a fortune teller, though. She's great. But we've acquired a mechanical oddity for power in this forge. Now we'll need a special pumpkin. Thankfully, my mother grows the famed Stegall pumpkins herself. Stegall's town center is unremarkable apart from the beautiful clock tower and a small cluster of tents tucked into a shaded corner away from the hustle and bustle. Visit the fortune teller, visit her mother, ask what the pumpkin will be used for, or approach the tents. Let's ask what I want to ask. What the pumpkin will be used for. To fix the forge, of course. You say to visit the fortune teller? Alright, let's go visit the fortune teller. The fortune teller is withered with age and draped in gaudy fabrics. She barely registers your arrival at her stall. Who's there? And she croaks. Ask for your fortune, ask for Ariadne's fortune, ask for Borden's fortune. I don't know who Borden is, I'll return to the town center. I wonder who Borden is. Oh, I guess, oh, that's the smith. Duh. No, that's Anders. Anders is that. Borden of Foul Hollow will bring great peril unto his family, but they will forgive him as they have before. That is his curse. Well, looks like we can ask for everyone's fortune. She will die alongside a hero. A glorious death is her blessing. Ariadne nods her head. It's word for word what she told me when I was a tot. I won't keel over pulling up turnips. I'm going to die a hero. Imminent carnage. You are barreling headlong into imminent carnage. If you do not take care, the seer looks at you with pale, watery eyes. Everything will be lost. We have two options now. We can approach the tents, or we could go visit her mother. We're not leaving. We're gonna try and get the token. That much is for certain. We need the pumpkin. This is actually one of the special ones, special missions that's related to your companion. There's the tents. A cloaked family are fervently huddled around a small fire pit, as if worried that somebody will try and stop them. Talk to them, steal some of their soup, or leave them be. So the one thing about this is I can always delegate the vote out to people who are watching, but I will still have complete control. Like, say, for example, I just decide to go with Ninja Zombie, or I have final decision, so I want to talk to them. The mother and father automatically step defensively in front of the soup, pulling their children behind them. Ask why they're so protective of the soup, ask who they are, offer them food, or leave them be. So that's actually the one nice thing about the Twitch integration. Obviously, you know, if you have a lot of people watching, you'll get a lot more variance in what actually should be the option. And people can always change their vote as well. Actually, just simply ask who they are. Mother cinches her robes. We are from Farwater, but I doubt that means anything to you. Ariadne chimes in, Farwater, where the great Sailora, river meets the sea. The father looks surprised and then terribly sad. Yes, Hero, the most beautiful town in this land, and we don't know when we can ever return there. The Empire has taken our homes and set up their war towers to push into the north. When will they stop? They draw themselves up proudly, although their thin faces betray them. We have lost our homes, but we are not beggars. The father laughs wearily, because we are starving, and we don't know where our next meal will come from, or even whether Stegall will make us move on. Ariadne shakes her head. Those poor souls. Or sods. Ariadne's mother lives in a farmhouse on the fringe of Stegall. She is much, much shorter than Ariadne. Decidedly average. Her mousy brown hair is cropped short and her thin face seems frozen in a mask of anxiety. Ariadne's mother, Bethel, clatters about the kitchen with a pained look on her face. And ask about her father or ask for a pumpkin? I probably want to ask for the, I want to ask about her father, personally. A column over Bethel's face as she talks about her husband. My husband forged armor for the Emperor himself. I'm a hero now, Ma, Ariadne pipes up like a child who feels the attention slipping to a rival. People are going to know who I am. I'm going to die a hero's death. Don't say that, Ari. You're not going to die. Everyone dies, Ma. At least I'll die a hero's death, unlike father. Well, let's ask for a pumpkin. Her face lights up. Oh, are you planning to follow in your father's footsteps? Oh, Ari, that's wonderful. No, I'm not, Ariadne frowns. I'm rebuilding a forge for a friend. Her mother sighs and leaves the room, returning with a pumpkin as round as a water barrel. That's the last of the harvest.
This is hardly the most noble of your quests. You seem a common errand runner.
Ariadne's mother, Bethel, clatters about the kitchen with a pained look on her face. Return to the town center. Huh. I guess that's it. It literally was a pickup mission.
Old woods and old secrets dwell here.
Enter a dark wood. Densely packed trees and shadows likely hide all manner of creatures and beasts. Oh my god! Huh. So this is the precision game. As you can see, it can be quite perilous at times. Can be very perilous.
Nicely timed.
You may continue to harvest here as long as you have food and soldiers. I see. What's the worst that can happen? Exactly. With no idea of the lay of the land, you know not what lies ahead of you. No, we'll be fine. So this is actually what this is what originally Hand of Fate was originally. Basically just choosing between cards. And now with Twitch integration, they can actually have people actually vote and choose what card. We'll go with the Dangerous Wilds. The 6 of Blight exists. How lovely. Please beat the Death Wilds. Hey, that's what you can do. You can just keep, oof. I just realized, you can just curse me right now. So the combat of this game is just Arkham, the Batman Arkham games. Which is actually, it works overall. It does get a little button busy now that they added things like the special moves here, using your companion's abilities. And you still have bashing. I want Tenmar to lose. It doesn't... No, it does. It has the countering from Arkham Asylum. Instead of just being a straight counter, it's a block, and then you can attack to do a straight counter attack. So at the core of it, it is the same system. How much value is that? 5 uses for knockdown, but we should actually use the golden shield. We'll actually just not use the golden shield. Food. The Alchemist. Will help the Alchemist. You know what? That's not what I wanted. Well, let's try and make something then. That was not what I wanted. Oh, come on. This thing's gonna explode on me. This thing's gonna explode. We have one of each color. As you sprinkle the red feathers into the leak, the liquid instantly loses green and turns to a dull brown. The elixir bubbles, froth, and explodes with an earth-shattering bang, sending fragments of glass and brown goo around the room. It leaves Ariadne for 3 turns. The dealer draws you 1 curse card. The dealer draws you 1 gold pain card. All pain cards are applied twice until the next map. Then discard this card. Well... So that was an example. Because we didn't have any gold, which is nice. What have I done? The alchemist cries as he sinks into the floor. My laboratory is ruined! Well, that went terrible.
Bring the battle to their door.
You stand at the edge of the foremost bordering a large northerner village. Armed warriors cluster by their campfires, carousing, sparring, and tending to their weapons. Unable to safely get closer, you turn back to report what you've seen. Wait. Aha. There's a better example of that Brittle Bones curse. So, I basically lost 20 max health. Alright, let's... more wood. This is going terribly. This is I also realized the wood is... the marker is shorter than it was last time. Or 30 wood. There's only one place to get stone. There's only one place to get stone. This is a long... 20 wood remains at this location to be harvested. Wait a minute. Oh, so there's actually a limit. Wait a minute, how is there a limit?
Breathe. You have done well.
We've taken all usable timber from this area, Captain Elpis declares. We'll need to find another source. Oh. Wait a minute, then... Okay, so we have to basically go back then. So the river cards basically... The messenger pauses and talks with the Captain Elpis. As the messenger leaves, Elpis turns to you. Apparently we took some prisoners in the last attack, he says. They had little useful information, but claim to have traveled through the eastern mountains via a tunnel that emerges near an old quarry. We should investigate the next time we have the chance. How much lumber's here? Oh my god. I guess the old wood has unlimited lumber. Mountains are too perilous
when tool comes to bear upon the work, both are shaped. This journey will change you and I equally.
This is a long... It's unique. And you got rid of all my food. Now let's visit the mess tent. Roldan is likely dead, as we'll all be soon. It's the waiting that gets me. Inspect the defenses. Yeah, so you have to build everything. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you have to build everything then. Meet Captain Elvis on another gathering mission. I don't see a downside to not taking it. Oh, the street fight. Now I'm gonna make sure not to give you any more food. You could do that. It's completely up to you. When choosing your opponent, he wheezes, remember that that your purse if you survive will depend on how quickly you beat them. I'm gonna fight the Empire. Let's fight the Empire. Ooh, that's a... Ooh. Didn't expect that to be in the deck. Damn it. Oh, killed a freaking general. Die faster. That was a terrible street fight, but that was an incredibly difficult set of enemies to fight. Let's see. Ubrax Gaze. And finally equip it. Good technique, but no style. 15 gold. And a health potion. And an armory gain. Oh, you can see what Nazgar's Reckoning does. Every third riposte against Northerners deals 200% damage. Interesting. Or the Band of Faith. And we'll take it, Nazgar's Reckoning.
Created by a mighty smith working hand in hand with a great mage. We will not see those days again. Stone will be key to your success.
You stumble upon a deserted quarry set into the side of the mountains. Discarded tools and wooden carts litter the area. We could use the stone, Captain Elpis declares. Not many of the tools are usable, but we can get all the stone we need for the fort with some hard work. Oh. Wow, this actually might be a challenge I would do off stream. It's a very interesting challenge. But man, there's even a token attached too. Like, it's a card you're going to get later on, though. And we failed. 3 soldiers are injured while working the stone. You may continue to harvest here as long as you have the soldiers. Mountains are too perilous for you to pass. Mountains are too perilous for you to pass. Attempt to hide in a nearby cave or attempt to hide in thick foliage? Let's hide in the cave. That was the wheel gambit you just saw there. Jack of all trades. Interesting. So base... Okay. That's actually interesting. That's very interesting. I'm actually going to take a bit of control here. While gathering stone, the soldiers stumble upon a tunnel entrance. This tunnel system leads all the way to the other side of the mountains, Captain Elpis remarks. Greyfell Tunnel. Oop. You get 17 stone. Take a higher and narrower trail to avoid them. Try to avoid them by swimming up across a nearby river. Look at all these freaking events. You and your... I'm sorry, Robbie. I'm going to take a little bit more control here because it's way past my normal streaming time. And I kind of want to expedite these things. You and your Imperial allies carefully pick your way along the winding trail. You hide behind a rock as the Rages follow the path underneath, and then continue through the mountains undetected. Oh. If anything, I probably need to find this, actually.
A hidden passage. Perhaps you can make it harder for the Northerners to progress.
You approach the tunnel entrance. Captain Albus sends some men to explore it. One old Imperial map had a Greyfell tunnel listed, but I had no idea that it still existed. Hours later, they return a report. It leads to the other side of the mountains. There's clear evidence that the Northerners have used this path for years. Is this the only way out on this side? Albus asks. We can't be completely sure, but it looks like it. Albus turns to you. We could fortify the entrance on this side, make the tunnel even smaller. Then an even smaller garrison could hold the pass. It would force those barbarians to take a different pass. 20 wood, 20 stone, and 20 soldiers. Want to travel through the tunnel. I just want to reveal the other two cards. As you make the long journey through the dark tunnels, you spot a glinting faintly torchlight. On the ground, you find a curious ring and put it into your pack to examine later.
A reward well earned. The damage will persist unless you can find a meal to relieve yourself.
Yep, we're just down on that. I'm just gonna ask for supplies. We need food. We desperately need food. And apparently we need to ask her for health. What's the last card? Oh, right, Dark Alleys. Armor of Gluttony. What do we have here? Adventurer's Garb. I'm gonna go for the Armor of Gluttony. Yeah, we just missed it. Because we lost 3 soldiers from the quarry. This is a really difficult challenge. Hey, I like the helmet, though. Nazgar's Reckoning. Nazgar was a duelist who traveled deep into the north. Only after defeating all comers, he was accepted as one of their own. You off. Ah, darn it. Especially hard when arbitrarily taking your food away. Yeah, but that's part of the game, though. That's part of the game. The Armor of Gluttony. And we inspect the dead bodies. Oof, barely. Gain 3 reveal cards. Absolutely worthless. Travel through the tunnel. And we lost more soldiers. Gather more stone. Yeah, no, you could actually just have a group of people that just make it that, you know, that difficult. I mean, the difficult part about the whole thing is that... Oh, that's all my food.
Your supplies are exhausted. Unless you find some food, you will surely perish.
Is it the mess tent? My cousins both disappeared with Roldan. I'll not stop killing those barbarians until I get revenge. Let's see. I want to lead him on another mission. Because I want to build that, that route. Continue on. When the wheel's small, and the speed is that slow, I have no problem getting what I want. Fortify the tunnel entrance. Right. Of course we... let's try the okay, that's a card game. Alright, versus the card game. I wonder what happens, actually, if we run into the raiding party. Success. Alright. Wait. I'm just gonna let them pass. Or I can't. Alright. Apparently I have to just follow them.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
There's 15, you're kidding me. Climb up the upper branches and wait. A northern warrior pauses at the base of the tree and to reveal himself and casually looks up. Well, we're fighting a bunch of northerners. Actually, now that I think about it, I guess failure would probably be the best thing then. But how would you... Ah, damn it. I couldn't roll. Oh, there she is. So the shaman, just to let you know, she actually heals the entire group. So I need to actually stop her. There we go, now we can actually kill everyone. I gotta admit, I like the weapons and armor that they gave me. Oh, and one more left. That was a big raiding party. Although it makes me now realize that failure is actually probably better than success. You flee the area before northerners arrive. They're still there. That's dirty. If I had any blessings, I'd lose both of them. Oh, I guess, nope. I guess not. Oh, you're kidding me. I guess you're... Nope, I guess it just becomes more and more difficult each time. That kind of sucks. Like, 16. Rolling a natural 16 with 3 die. That's statistically impossible. I mean, it's possible, but you know what I mean. I just wish it would give us food or something. Oh, that was unlucky for her. Definitely used to the combat now. I also like this weapon, how it stuns them. Oh, man, he's dead. Execute. One last person. Where is he? There we go. They built a fort, but how are we gonna get more stone? Back the fort. No, we don't want to do that. Another gathering mission.
Can you hold against such savages? And for how long?
The fort is under attack. You rush to confront the raiders as the soldiers mobilize. Soldier 7 advance with you, eager for battle. Interesting. They're all gonna get destroyed, but hey. Oh, that's gonna be a mess. Oh, oh dear. What? Damn it. Oh, I ran into that. lose anyone? Probably lost a soldier. I guess you can defend the gates then. 12 Northerners were killed, 1 Empire soldier was killed. 78 soldiers, 79 attackers remain for the main battle. Oh, they still... That kinda sucks. A blade. What do I have right now? Grove ring. That should be useful.
Deep in the woods, they still know magic. It will be lost there last.
Oh, I'm just using a fine sword. Okay. Oh, right. I can actually also give them this. Let's see. Probably actually need food. Gluttony. Oh, wait. 4, 8. No, that's actually, this is still technically better. So the reason why Armor Gluttony is actually very powerful is that you can actually monopolize off of it. Okay. Gain 16 life. For another mission. Let's go straight. Let's build a bridge. And we're down to 60 health. Direct the soldiers to gather stone. I don't like that this is the one challenge that is card-based. Oh, okay, there's 10 soldiers left in my platoon. Never mind, that was actually a bad idea. So I could just leave the fort. Interesting. Back the defenses. I can buy a central tower. Total foot defense, work progress 0. Get more. And I take 30 health. I just don't like that. You're welcome. Yeah, thanks. And openly, you could. I think honestly, you actually can kill a person if you wanted. Just from the front. Wow. Stone. Oh, you're kidding me. Success. I think how much stone I need. This is so bad. Nope, huge failure. Lose 1 random equipment. What the hell? Oh, we did get 2 stone. At least it resets once you get a failure. Okay, I can dig that. That's the bridge over the ravine. 100 soldiers were lost.
That will set you in good stead from here.
I don't see this as a good one. Like, I don't like this challenge myself. I did a nearby cave.
Here we see yet another wheel, each different, yet each bearing their
I don't
own
like this
similarities.
challenge because it drags itself out too long. It's inventive,
Excellent. A wise decision.
but it doesn't really... It's not helpful. Well, down to 10 health. But I can get a full heal. I'm just gonna... You set off the mountains once more. I'm just gonna try something. This is dumb, but I feel like I can... I feel like I'm gonna fail anyway. Like, there's no events or anything like that. Bad fortune. All my gold.
Justice seems such a fleeting concept. Lost among the sea winds. All we have left is her younger sister, revenge.
I don't understand the win condition. Like, do you just... Like, this is honestly the most confusing win condition out of all the challenges so far. Like, I get what they want you to do, but it's really dumb. Like, this to me is honestly the weakest of the challenges here, because it's like I'm just bleeding out everything, and you can't stop the raiders. And you have to complete everything, so... I should, honestly... You know what? This is... You know what? Let's actually, let's bleed it out. So, I need 80 wood. 80, 150. I need to just simply write down how much I actually need. This game should tell you how much you actually need. It's been really good at telling you what the requirements are. But why it doesn't tell you on this challenge, I have no idea. 40 wood, 15 stone. How much stone do I need? I need 25 stone left. And then I need 25 stone, and I need 80, 140, 140, 180. Okay, 180 wood. Oh. And we're down to 50 health. Yeah, I think this is a bad... This is a bad challenge. Okay, there's our wood. We're going to fail this challenge, I can tell you right now. Because we need to actually gather stuff from the old forest. Oh, failure.
Poorly done. You must harness your will and find the quiet stillness inside you.
Oh my god. Yeah, I noticed all of them were -1 blessings. Oh. It happens sometimes. I mean, that's the first time I've seen it, but it makes sense. Like, That's how drawn out this challenge actually is. Like, it's too drawn out. Shaman down. This is a mess. Like, they should have actually just simply told you what the max amount of lumber you need for this challenge.
Take a brief moment of peace in these northern winters.
Change appearance. The bridge is 100% complete. No building current at the fort. 118 soldiers remain at the fort. Now you buy equipment. Buy food. Let's buy that, actually. Please give you negative life. Well, that'll depend if I can actually, avoid death here. Go. Oh, I do want to wait a while.
The raiders will move closer now. Be careful.
That makes a lot more sense now. That can really be a lot more helpful instead of taking chances over and over and over again.
The pendulum swings like a scythe, bearing hope or failure.
I need a lot of lumber, though. Pain blessings! Go. Gather more lumber. Oh, that's evil. That is evil.
Nicely timed.
77 soldiers left. Down to 30 health. Give me food. Okay, so they'll never let you go. They'll never let you go below. I think I have enough to build something else. No, I don't. What? Oh, that takes... Oh, so they each do take turns. Hey! Great success. 50 lumber.
The fort falls, as do you.
The fort is overrun, its soldiers routed. The Empire has lost a foothold in this region. And there you go, failure. Challenge failed. I'm surprised this actually has a moon token and a sun token. But at least we got some tokens. For amusing the giant cat in the woods, the Field of Fae. Yeah, sorry, you didn't get to kill me, Robbie. For attaining the Steagle Pumpkin, Terror Vein Ore. For exploring Greyfell Tunnel, Bullseye.
Try as you might, you fall short of greatness.
That's a difficult challenge. I was just gonna straight up kill you. Oh, I'm sure you were. You definitely were achieving that, and no doubt in my mind, if I ran into combat again, I probably would have died, because you brought me down to 30 health. That's very rude and very mean, but that's part of the system. But I'm gonna end it here. We definitely went way over than intended. Justice is definitely an interesting challenge. I wish both of the challenges for gathering stone and lumber were precision challenges, instead of one being cards. I don't like the fact that it was cards. And I'm honestly curious next time if the map will actually be the same or not, because if it isn't... If it's the same, it's like, okay, great, awesome, I know what to do. But if it isn't, I'm going to be shocked and I'm going to be... Oof, I don't know what to do. But that's going to end for me tonight here. Let me see here. Just show me why, just show me by now, I just want to sow chaos. I don't know you well enough, that's the thing. So it looks like there's only one person streaming right now that I know of. And of course, that's Proton John, and he's actually streaming ARMS. And I guess after he finishes streaming ARMS, I think he's going to make an attempt to beat Little Samson. He actually finally got that very expensive NES game. As for me, though, that's going to be it for me tonight, though. Thank you very much for watching. We're not going to do any raid or anything like that, so please don't fake raid or anything like that. That's not going to happen. But we'll see you tomorrow, though, and we'll try and take another stab at the Justice Challenge again. I wish it a little more straightforward. This is a challenge that definitely required a little more information in terms of completing it, especially telling me just how much wood and stone I would need. I think that would definitely make this challenge a lot better. Maybe a little bit of writing saying don't even try to attempt to raid the camp yourself, because you won't be able to do anything about it. That would have also been nice. But until then, though, take care.